Hello students, welcome to online class of the class 10th standard, right? So as we were discussing about the chemical properties of carbon compounds, so in the last video we were discussing about, we already discussed about one chemical properties there. So how many chemical properties are there? Actually there are four chemical properties are there. We need to discuss them one after one. The first one is combustion, right? The combustion. Second chemical property is called as oxidation. Oxidation. And the third is called as the addition, and the fourth one is called as the substitution. So these are the four chemical properties of the carbonate compound that are very important for your annual purpose. So simple, if you want to get score more marks in the annual examination means you have to prepare this one without any condition. There is a fixed question is there of the 2 marks on this topic. As I already said you that this question is fixed for the 2 marks in annual examination. So if you're looking for the exact questions which will arise in your annual examination purpose means you have to prepare this topic compulsory without any doubt. Out of these four chemical properties of the carbon's compound, one property will be fixed. Today only write in a bond paper. I'm going to tell you surely one chemical property is fixed on this one in the annual examination, right? So as we already discussed about the combustion in the last video, right? I hope you understood that one. If you want means I can remind one more time. The combustion means it is a process in which methane is combusted in the presence of the oxygen. CH4 means what? CH4 is the methane, right? It's a methane. No need to represent the structural formula. I just showed the molecular form, right? The methane is combusted. The methane is combusted, right? In the presence of the oxygen, it is going to give carbon dioxide, water, light, heat, and light. So this is the product. Means when the methane is combusted in the presence of the oxygen, it is going to give carbon dioxide, water, heat, and light. And again, actually, it is the hydrocarbon. What is the methane? It is a hydrocarbon. It is the hydrocarbon. The methane comes under which hydrocarbon? It comes under saturated hydrocarbon, right? You may have remembered the methane comes under the saturated hydrocarbon. What are the saturated hydrocarbons? The hydrocarbons which have the single bond between the carbon atoms, their suffix is ANE and their general formula is CnH2n plus 2. So the methane satisfies those all conditions. As a result, the methane comes under saturated hydrocarbon. The saturated hydrocarbons burns in air with blue non-sooty flame. Blue non-sooty flame. We already discussed about this one. The saturated hydrocarbon burns in the air with blue non-sooty flame means the flame color will be blue and there is no smoke is formed when the blue color flame is there. The blue color is also the indication of the complete combustion. I already said you that may ask for 1 marks in annual examination. And the unsaturated hydrocarbons burns in air with yellow sooty flame, with yellow sooty flame. Means if your flame color is yellowish, it means that it is giving the incomplete combustion. It is an example of incomplete combustion. Means with the yellow flame there is even the smoke also liberates. So that's about what we discussed in case of the combustion. I'm not going to let you more know about that one because we already discussed about the combustion in the last video only. So let's move towards the second type of the chemical property of the carbon compound, that is the oxidation. We'll take now the oxidation. We'll discuss the second. This one we'll discuss now oxidation. Right. Oxidation reaction, even you can call oxidation reaction. The reaction, oxidation reaction of this chapter is different, and the first chapter that is different. It is totally, he will ask in the examination as write the chemical properties of the carbon compound as a case of oxidation. He will ask in the case of the oxidation with the same process. Simple now. To take the oxidation as an example, if I said you to write the molecular formula and structural formula of ethanol, can you write now? Right now, can you write that one? What is ethanol? Ethanol. What is ethanol? Ethanol means if any hydrocarbons ends with OL as a suffix, OL nothing but it is alcohol. You know that one already. It's alcohol. And what is the function group of the alcohol? The function group of alcohol is OH. Remind one more time about the function groups. So ethanol can be written as, I will write now the structural formula of ethanol. Meet, eth, H, one OH should be there compulsory. So this is the structural formula of ethanol, right? Now you need to write the molecular formula of this ethanol. Now you can write the molecular formula in the two ways. I will tell you how. See there, how many carbons are there? Two carbons are there. C2. How many hydrogens are there? H5. How many OH is there? One OH. So C2H5OH becomes the molecular formula of which one? Ethanol. OL, alcohol, right? So even you can write in this form also the molecular formula in which we taken the completely all the carbons and all the hydrogens and we written as usual, right? So there is one more method is there to write the molecular formula. I will tell you how means. You can write the number of carbon and the hydrogens with each carbon atoms. Means there are two carbon atoms are there. Means you can even write the molecular formula to each carbon atom. Simple. You take this carbon atom. Right. This is the first carbon atom. Carbon. C. How many hydrogens are there here? To this carbon. To this carbon particularly I am talking about. To this carbon 1, 2, 3. 3 hydrogens are there. CS3. Right. And move to the second carbon. This one. Second carbon. Right. How many hydrogens are there? Two hydrogens, CH2, and one OH group is there. So even this also the molecular formula of ethanol, or even you can write the total number of carbon is 2, total number of hydrogens are 5, and one OH group is there. Both are same meaning, so do not confuse. We can write with the each carbon atom also, or even you can write the total carbon and the total hydrogen also. That depends upon you. But in this example or in this reaction, we are going to use the each carbon atom only. So that reason I'm saying these all things. Right now, what is the molecular formula of ethanol? The molecular formula of ethanol is this one. Right, simple. Now take this ethanol. Take this ethanol only. What is the molecular formula of ethanol to each carbon atoms? That is CH3 CH2OH. What is this? This is ethanol. What is ethanol? Ethanol is comes under the alcohols. It is alcohol, right? So now the ethanol can be converted. The ethanol can be converted into ethanoic acid. I will before writing that one, the structural formula and the molecular formula I'm going to show you. Ethanoic acid is telling the ethanol can be converted into ethanoic acid if any hydrocarbon ends with oic acid as a suffix. It means that which group is this one? This is the carboxylic group, right? It is the carboxylic acid. Oic acid means it is the carboxylic acid. Then what is the function group of the carboxylic acid? It is C double bond O 1 OH. So this is the function group of the carboxylic acid, C double bond O and OH. And this bond will be connected to the one more carbon atom. So if ethanol is converting into carboxylic acid, it means that it is converting into ethanoic acid. Then what is the structural formula of ethanoic acid? Right, just listen that one. Meet, eth, one double bond O and one OH group. So this becomes the functional group of which one? Ethanoic acid or the carboxylic acid. Remaining are H as usual, right? H, H, H. So this becomes the structural formula of ethanoic acid. Now you need to form the molecular formula of the ethanoic acid with each carbon atom. Remember, you need to represent with the each carbon atom. As we represent in the ethanol case, in the same case you have to represent. So this carbon, how many hydrogens are there? This carbon, CH3. This carbon, and there are three hydrogens are there, CH3. And to this carbon, now see this carbon, O, one O is there. Come here, one more O, and this H as so what does the molecular formula becomes? CH3COOH. So what is this one? This is the ethanoic acid, right? You understood, right? I think. What is the molecular formula? CH3COOH. What is this? This is ethanoic acid. And what is the ethanoic acid means? The ethanoic acid nothing but it is the carboxylic acid. This is the carboxylic acid. Oic acid nothing but is the carboxylic acid. Ethanol nothing but it is the alcohol. The ethanol can be converted into ethanoic acid in the presence of oxidizing agents. You need to represent that one. Oxidizing agents. Again, there are the two agents are there in the chemistry are called as oxidizing agents and reducing agents. What are oxidizing agents? If any compound adds the oxygen in a reaction, that's called as oxidizing agent. Like we say that carbon monoxide is the oxidizing agent, right? Because it adds the oxygen in case. So in the same way, the oxidizing agent, the agent who is adding oxygen to the reaction is called as oxidizing agent. So here the two oxidizing agents are there, that is alkaline KMNO4 or acidified K2Cr2O7. The ethanol can be converted into ethanoic acid in the presence of oxidizing agents alkaline KMNO4 or acidified K2Cr2O7. This much is enough for the oxidation. How much simple is this one, right? This is very simple. I just show those all molecular formula and structural formula only to make sure you how this is formed, because you should not get confused later words. So why it is CH3CH2OH and why this is CH3COH. So to understand you, to make you understand that concept, I showed you this all molecular formula and the structural formula. Simple. You need to represent the reaction compulsory, this reaction compulsory. Then after representing the reaction, you need to write the explanation of this reaction. Simple. Don't write lengthy. Simple. You just see the explanation of this reaction with your own words. Simple. I will tell you how to write. See here, ethanol. What is ethanol? Ethanol is alcohol. Let's repeat with me. Alcohols. Alcohols can be converted into what? Can be converted into if you're using alcohol means you have to use the carboxylic acid. If you're using ethanol means you have to use the ethanoic acid. The alcohols can be converted into carboxylic acids in the in the in the presence of which one? Oxidizing agents. Oxidizing agents in the presence of oxidizing agents like which one? Alkaline KMNO4 or acidified, acidified, which one? K2Cr2O7. What is K2 means? Potassium, chromium and oxygen. So the both alkaline KMnO4 and acidified K2Cr2O7 both are called as oxidizing agent. This much is enough for your explanation condition. How much is simple this one? Is it simple? Yes, it is very simple. Or even if you want to represent in this way also you can represent. Just replace the alcohol by the ethanol. Ethanol can be converted into, we have to use ethanoic acid. I just taken the alcohol and as a result I have to take the carboxylic acid. The same explanation you can write. The ethanol can be converted to ethanoic acid in the presence of oxidizing agent as alkaline KMnO4 or acidified K2Cr2O7. That becomes the explanation for your reaction. Means if you know the reaction, you can write the explanation very simple, right? So now it is the end of oxidation reaction. I hope you understood the oxidation reaction, right? So now move towards the third type of reaction is called as which one? Addition, addition reaction. Simple. In the question only, it is understanding that there is the addition is there, means the adding is there, right? Simple. So what we are adding, we need to represent that one. Simple. Before explaining this one, I want to make you to know something. That is, you may have heard about one of the brand. Remember, you may have heard about one of the brand. That brand is very famous. I will tell you that name of the brand, that is Vanaspati. Right? What is the name of that brand? That is Vanaspati. Vana means what? Vana means trees. Spati means it's nothing but a type of the ghee type. Okay, we can call it as a ghee, or that is even called as the oil also. Means simply what is the tree ghee? How would the tree ghee is possible, sir? So we are eating the ghee from the 10-20 years. We never have seen anything like that, Vanaspati like that. So you, if you don't know, means you go and search in the market. So you will get that one. The name of that brand is Vanaspati, means the ghee is acquired from the two ways, from the plants also and even from the animals also. How it's possible, sir? From the milk you can make the ghee. That is the ghee acquired from the animals, even that comes under the non-veg also. So means even there are the some of the ghees are there which are acquired from the plants. How the plant will give the ghee, sir? Simple. The plant can give the oil, right? They can give the oils, right? How they will give oil? Your sunflower oil, your sesame oil, your peanuts oil, your coconut oil. From where they are coming? From the plants only they are coming. Means if you extracting the oil from the plant, means that oil can be converted into ghee, right? Simple. That only oil is converted into ghee. That ghee is only called as a vanaspati. Means vanaspati means the ghee which is prepared from the plants. Simple, right? Why I'm saying these all things you'll understand in this example. Simple. Take the reaction. You can represent like this also, or even you can represent in this way also. Simple. You can represent in any way. Each carbon should have how many bonds? 4 bonds, right? I'm comfortable with this figure. Each carbon should have 4 bonds, and these are the R. If it's a double bond between the carbon atoms, what is this one? It is alkene. Right, simple. The name of this compound is vegetable oil. What is this one? This is the structural formula of vegetable oil. The vegetable oil can be converted into, I said na, vegetable ghee, right? How the vegetable ghee is? See, each carbon should have how many bonds? 4 bonds. I will tell you what are the things we need to represent on the bonds. In the presence of the agents called as the nickel or palladium. Nickel means Ni, Pd means the palladium, right? By passing through hydrogen gas. The vegetable oil can be converted into which one? Vegetable ghee. The vegetable ghee I presented as the Vanaspati. It is the name of a brand. You go and search there. You will acquire the results simply. So right, the vegetable oil can be converted to vegetable ghee by passing through the agents called as nickel or palladium and by passing through the hydrogen gas. Then how many R's are there here? 4 R's are there. We represent 4 R as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 4 carbon. Sir, again 2 bonds are remaining right there. Then who will fill those carbons, those bonds? Simple. What we are passing? We are passing the hydrogen gas to the vegetable oil. So how many hydrogens are there? Hydrogen is diatomic in nature, means 2 molecules of hydrogens are there. Means each bond will acquire 1 hydrogen. If there are the 2 hydrogen molecules are there right in a hydrogen atom, because it's a diatomic in nature, so simple, 1 hydrogen will settle here and 1 hydrogen will settle here. So this becomes the structural formula of which one? Vegetable ghee. Simple as usual, right? Means what do you need to write? You need to remember this reaction. This one is the vegetable oil and this one is the vegetable ghee. And the vegetable oil, how to write the explanation of this reaction? Simple. Vegetable oil, I'll represent here only, see. Vegetable oil can be converted into which one? Vegetable ghee. Vegetable oil can be converted into vegetable ghee in the presence of in the presence of nickel or palladium. You can write the full also. I just represent the symbols only. Nickel or palladium by passing hydrogen gas. How much simple is the explanation? You will just see. Means if you know the reaction, means you can form the definition very easily, very easy. The vegetable oil can be converted into vegetable ghee in the presence of nickel or palladium by passing through hydrogen gas. So this becomes the addition reaction. This becomes the addition reaction. You need to represent that what we are adding the 2 hydrogen atoms into the vegetable ghee. Simple. The name of this brand, one of the brand is there, not on this one. This brand is called as a Vanaspati. You go and search there. In the market, you will go to available of this one. Vanaspati means simple. Whatever the oil we are going to eat in our houses, whatever the thing that maybe the sunflower oil, the brand of that one is the sunflower oil, or even the gold mines. These all are the oil brandings. I'm not talking about the brands. I'm just talking about the oils. Simple. The oils which you are acquiring or which you are getting in your home in the packets, they all are passed through the hydrogen gas only. As a result, to confuse you in the annual examination, he will not ask you oxidation reaction, he will ask you even one more name is there of this reaction only, hydrogenation of oils. The one more name of the addition reaction is hydrogenation of the oils, or even hydrogenation reaction also. Why it is called as hydrogenation of the oils? Because to the oils, it is the oil, right? What is this one? Vegetable oil. To the oil, what we are passing? We are passing the hydrogen gas. So when the hydrogen gas is passed to the vegetable oil, that even represented or called as one more name, hydrogenation of the oils. So this reaction, even to confuse you in the annual examination, remember why I am telling this one means, because it is very important. To confuse you in annual examination, we will just twist, right? Simple. What is the thing in the paper is that they need to make you twist only, or they made to mean to twist the questions only. So you have to be prepared in all the ways that whatever the reason they twist the questions, you should be sure and you should be confident to answer that question. Simple. Even he will ask the hydrogenation, so you need to represent that only, or even he will ask the definition of hydrogenation. So in that case, you have to represent. Again, you have to write this answer only. Simple. If they ask the definition, write this only. Simple. Hydrogenation. Define hydrogenation. Simple. What do you need to answer? Vegetable oils can be converted to vegetable ghee in the presence of nickel or palladium by passing hydrogen gas. This reaction is called as hydrogenation reaction. खत्म. कितना सिंपल है देखो, मतलब ये पूछे तो ये लिखना, ये पूछे तो ये लिखना, दोनों पूछे तो ये लिखना, खत्म. So now this is the end of the third chemical property of the carbon's compound. Now we'll move towards the final most, last but not the least. This is also very important. The final most is the substitution reaction, right? The fourth type of the reaction is known as substitution reaction. I hope you understood the three reactions, right? First, second, third. They are very important. So now move towards the substitution reaction. What do you mean by the substitute? Substitute means, I will tell you, what do you mean substitute? With our classroom only or with our school only, we'll take that example. If today any teacher is absent in the class, if I have the leisure periods or I have the free periods, means I will take the class of the teacher who is absent here. So this is called as substitution. Means in case he is absent, I will fill that class or I will be in that class if he is not there. Means that is only called as the substitution. So this is also the substitution reaction, right? What is the theory, sir? So see here, what do you mean the substitution reaction? Again, you will take methane, CH4. What is the methane? CH4. The methane is added with chlorine. The methane is added with chlorine, and to that one, the both things are kept in the presence of the sunlight. Methane passed through the chlorine gas and then they are placed in the presence of the sunlight. What it will be? It will be forms CH3Cl plus HCl. It is a reaction. समझ में आया? नहीं समझ में आया तो ठीक है, समझा देंगे, उसमें क्या बड़ी बात है. तो Cl क्या है इधर? सिंपल, ये क्या है देखो, Cl. रिमेंबर फंक्शन ग्रुप क्लोरो ब्रोमो, राइट. हैलोल्केन्स में जाओ, हैलोल्केन्स में जाओ. अगर ऐसा आ रहा तो क्या हो गया? हाँ, Cl आ रहा तो क्या होगा? ये कार्बन कितना एक ही है. आई विल रिप्रेजेंट द structural formula. Understand that one very clearly. Methane, CH4. So this is the methane. To the methane, what we are passing? We are passing the chlorine gas. So now, how many chlorines are there? Molecules. Chlorine is again diatomic in nature. It is represented by Cl2, means two molecules are there. So if one of the chlorine will replace one of the hydrogen of the methane, one of the chlorine in the two will replace one of the hydrogen of methane. Why it cannot replace the two? As we already discussed that only one function group can replace. The same function group cannot replace the two or more hydrogen atoms in the hydrocarbon. Different function group can replace, but same they cannot replace, right? Simple. One hydrogen is replaced and there will be the, I will tell you, one hydrogen is replaced here and that hydrogen will go in this side. So it will become C. How many hydrogens? 3 hydrogens. One will be Cl. So out of 2 Cl, 1 Cl is situated here, right? Out of 2 Cl, 1 Cl is situated here and one more Cl is remaining there. Simple. Are you understanding? Out of 2 Cl, what is there here first? Here is the hydrogen. So to this hydrogen, one of the chlorine is replacing, it becomes Cl. So means there is one hydrogen is replaced there. Out of 2 chlorine, 1 chlorine is situated here, means 1 chlorine is remaining there and 1 hydrogen from this is replaced is remaining there. Means क्या बच गया? एक हाइड्रोजन जो इधर से निकला वो बच गया और इधर एक क्लोरीन ये बच गया, तो क्या बना? HCl बना. तो यही बन रहा ना लास्ट में. तो ये ऐसा हो गया, CH3Cl ये हो गया, तो बचे क्या लास्ट में? बचे HCl. So what is the name of this compound? The name of this compound is, this is the chlorine, means this is chloromethane. This is methane, this is chlorine. So this type of the reaction is called as substitution reaction. So no need to represent these all things. I showed these all things only to make you understand the concept. So what you need to write in the annual examination, if this question asks, means you have to write only this much reaction, simple, not represent the structural formula, all those things. So I showed you to understand only. So simple, methane added with the chlorine gas and the both are kept in the presence of the sunlight, they are going to give methyl chloride with the liberation of the hydrochloric acid. So simple, what you need to write the explanation of this one. Methane, or we can take the hydrocarbon, simple hydrocarbons also I have taken the methane, is added with or is passed with which gas? Chlorine gas, chlorine gas in the presence of, in the presence, in the presence of, which one? In the presence of sunlight, in the presence of sunlight to form or to give methyl chloride with hydrochloric acid. You can write like this also definition, or even you can call one of the chlorine group will substitute one of the hydrogen atom of the methane. You can write in this way also. Both will be same. No need to worry about what you are writing. If you want to write in this way also, it's okay. Or even if you are writing that one of the chlorine atom will replace the methane hydrogen to form the methyl chloride and the hydrogen hydrochloric acid. So this type of reaction is called as substitution reaction. Even you can write in this form also, in this type also. But this also okay if you are writing, right? So these are the four chemical properties of the carbons compound. Very important. I taken this one for whole one period now. It's a 30 minute period. I taken only to explain this for because very important. 2 marks आज लिख के रख लो, कहाँ भी नहीं जाएगी आपके 2 मार्क्स. आज पॉकेट में है समझो आपके 2 मार्क्स. ऐसा जेब में रख के घूमो आज से कि सर मेरा आज 2 मार्क्स आ गए. अगर ये चारों आपको आ गए तो सिंपली नहीं जाना करके प्रैक्टिस करो. पहले बहुत ही सिंपल है, बहुत ही इजी है. मेरा ट्रिक देखो, मेरा वीडियो देखो, बार बार देखो इसको, बार बार देखो. जब भी कितना थोड़ा एक बार देखे तो समझ, फिर एक बार देखो. जितना आप देखोगे उतने ज्यादा आपको इंप्रूवमेंट आएगा, उतने ज्यादा आपको कॉन्फिडेंस आने लगेगा. क्योंकि मैं तो ईच एंड एवरीथिंग एक्सप्लेन करूँ इधर. सो नेवर माइंड अबाउट दैट. आई सीम्स दैट यू विल गेट कंफ्यूज. सो दैट्स माय पॉलिसी. सिंपल. This is the end of the chemical properties of the carbon compound. I hope you enjoyed this class, right? So again, I'll be back with the next topic, with the next video. So stay home, stay focused. I'll be back with the next video. Bye bye.